Good afternoon. Let me make sure the stream is working and we'll get started. Okay, that's a decent volume level, so I think we are good to go. Bring it down just one slight notch. But good afternoon, everybody. It's been a while since we have streamed. And we've got a couple things to talk about, and we're going to spend like an hour or two to showcase Borderlands 2 on the Switch because we're doing a giveaway this month for the Borderlands Legendary Collection. This is kind of like the monthly thing I've been doing in all of these months. We're doing giveaways, so you can kind of see, hey, we're doing this game on a giveaway this month. Here's how it plays on the Switch so to kind of help you decide whether you want to enter the giveaway or not. And I just said it's been a while since we streamed. When was the last time we streamed? Oh my. It has been a while. Last time I streamed was for the Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition stream, and that was August 2nd. It's been over a month. Wow. Anyways, we're going to get started here in a second. Just going through the normal getting a stream started thing. So before we dive into Borderlands 2, we're just kind of give you a rundown of what's going on the channel right now, or going on the channel this month, since it has been a while since we've done anything on streaming. So yesterday, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday my Absolov End of Gods review went up. This guy. It was a fun little Norse horror game, but as far as like upcoming stuff, we can take a look at a few things here. So the Outer Worlds second DLC, the Murder on... I don't remember what the name is. I'll be able to know the name by the time we do the review. But the second DLC for the Outer Worlds is supposed to release, I think, tomorrow for the Switch. So I'm going to get started on that here soon. And I've got a copy of Sonic Colors Ultimate that I'm going to pick up tomorrow when I go to work at Best Buy. And get to work on that as well. And with Mary Skelter Finale coming out later on this month. I think it's towards the end of the month. I hope it's towards the end of the month. I've been going back and working on Mary Skelter 2. The sad truth of that is that I got a review code of this game when it came out in 2019. I think it was 2019. And I just never got into it to be able to go through it, and I think a little bit of it was me being intimidated because Mary Skelter 2 is actually two games in one. Because it has the Mary Skelter 2 dungeon RPG, but it also has a remake of the PS Vita original game, and there's a lot of very confusing story stuff going on there. Let's just say when I do my review of this, it's going to be a little interesting. If any of you are familiar with Mary Skelter, the series, you should also know that when Mary Skelter Finale comes out later this month, the third game of the trilogy, there's actually going to be little visual novels that you can play through for the stories of Mary Skelters 1 and 2. I was originally just going to wait and say, you know what, if I can get the story out of Finale, then I'll just do that. But I also found out that the visual novel aspect of that isn't going to be voiced at all, so it's going to be a lot of reading. I figured, alright, well, if I can't, at least somewhat listen to it, be it in Japanese or in English, I'll just play through the games, and fingers crossed I can actually get through Mary Skelter 2 before I receive a review code or Mary Skelter Finale comes out. But anyways, that's just kind of like what's going on. And later on this week, I'm gonna post another review for a steering wheel that I got for the Switch. But that's kind of like the rundown of what's going on right now. Anyways, what we're here to do today is dive through about an hour or two of Borderlands 2, so we can just showcase gameplay. I mean, it's really good gameplay. It's really smooth and looks beautiful, but that's what we're going to do because it's kind of become a tradition at this point because we're like 6 or 7 months into these giveaways I'm doing for reaching 20k subscribers. And I'm actually at 21,900 now, so it probably won't be too long before I hit 22k. That's going to be exciting. But we're going to go ahead and dive in. And Mr. Mean, prepare for yeah. I heard about the bugs in Sonic Colors. I've seen the stuff online, so we'll see what happens. Anyways, we'll get booted in here. We're gonna start a new game because I looked at my current save file and I was just thinking like I would have to do a lot to kind of avoid late game story stuff with my current save file with the Siren. So we're just going to start a new game. I tested around with a few things last night and we're going to do a class that I have never done before. Whenever I play Borderlands 2, which has been on the Vita and the Switch, I've always done the Siren class. So we're going to do something a little different. Yeah, see, there's my Siren character from my other Switch save file. So we are going to go to New Game.
So, you want to hear another story, huh? One where the very fate of Pandora hangs in the balance.
And we'll watch the cinematic.
I'm telling you anyway.
I might get demonetized for it, but I don't really care. It's a good cinematic.
Open the mystical key to the warriors who opened the vault with.
And I'll take this time while we're watching this to make sure that the game audio and me are going to be good balanced.
Certain that the vault held no treasure at all. They were wrong.
Okay, that sounds good. I actually might turn my mic down a little bit because it's coming in a little bit loud.
Alien element. Soon, the rare and valuable mineral emerged all across Pandora. Its appearance attracted many, including the Hyperion Corporation. They came to Pandora to mine iridium and bring order to the.
So this cinematic is basically talking about the events of Borderlands 1 and this iridium material coming up, which is kind of setting up Borderlands 2.
To find it, to use its power to civilize the Borderlands once and for all. But Hyperion weren't the only ones searching for the next vault's alien power. The call of danger and loot is not so easily resisted. Certain warriors came to Pandora in droves to uncover its hidden secrets. Some would call them adventurers. Others call them fools. But
Freeman says, I have the Borderlands Legendary Collection and really enjoy it. I hope for Borderlands 3 port on the Nintendo Switch. That would be awesome. I haven't played much of 3. I played it a little bit on PC when I was doing tests for the GPD Win 3. And I thought it was cool. Like, I played like maybe the first hour of it. Alright, now this cinematic is gonna... I really like the song they put on this. So we're gonna ride this out and listen to it because I love this intro. I mean, honestly, I like the intros for all the Borderlands games. They do a really nice job with it. Soundwave says, is this game worth it on the Switch? I never played Borderlands. Well, I reviewed the collection back when they first came out, and I really enjoy the games. Plus, with the Legendary Collection, you get 3 games. Which, if it's still on sale on Amazon, I believe they have the digital version of the collection. It was like $20 a few weeks ago. Borderlands Switch. Oh, no, they have the physical edition as well. Yeah, if you go to Amazon right now, you can buy Borderlands Legendary Collection for Switch for like $20. And I think Best Buy has that price as well. Yep, they do. So that's a really good deal. Like paying $20 for 3 looter shooter RPGs. I mean, $20 is a good deal for just Borderlands 2. Freeman says, what do you think about the upcoming port of World War Z? I don't really have a whole lot of thoughts on that because I haven't played much of World War Z. I played it a bit on PC, but that was about it. I thought it was a cool little concept. It looked neat from what little I played of it. Alright, now this cinematic is just introducing us to the different classes that we can choose when we start the game. There's Miss Siren, the character I've always played because I always love that kind of like supernatural psychic powers that she has. I played as the Siren in Borderlands 1 as well. Okay, there's Zero the Assassin. The Assassin is the character that we are going to dive into in this little stream. Because I was looking through the character classes yesterday and saw that he was like big on sneaking and sniping, and I've always loved sniper rifles. Considering that with this game you have all that extra DLC stuff where you get that special sniper rifle from the get-go, like even before you get your first canonical gun from Claptrap, we're gonna go with that and just have some fun sniping and doing all that stuff. Whoops. Brightness dimmed a little bit. Let's see. Mr. 19 says, here in Mexico, the Borderlands collection is $32. Well, DLLS. So that would be the equivalent of 37 US dollars, which that's still pretty good for it. Okay, here's the class select. So we have 6 different classes we can choose from, which like look different, even though it's, you know, it's a first-person game and they have different abilities. So here's Siren, who we normally do. You know, action skills, phase lock, where she can like freeze an enemy in the air and just do whatever to him. And here's who we're gonna go with today. Assassin. Action kill is Deception, which I haven't used yet. Combat style is long-range sniping or slitting throats. So long-range sniping is something I love doing, so we're going to go into that. There's a little bit of character customization here, basically just like with your costume and colors. So you've got a bunch of different heads you can put on, which this is just like kind of like different helmets. You got this one that's real goofy, that looks like a scarecrow. And you got all these other ones that, you know, they have their own unique looks to them. I like this guy right here. So I'm going to choose echolocation for the head. These are basically just palette swaps. That doesn't look bad. If there's a dark blue here, I might do that. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do blue light special. And then we can just put, we'll just put R2G as the name. It's kind of like the go-to I normally do, because some I normally try reviews to go, but some games don't have enough spaces to actually write that out. So we're just going to go with R2G. So we've got our customization done, and we're going to confirm character and begin the game. And sorry if I sound a little nasally today. I've just got a little congestion going on right now. But that happens a lot, unfortunately. And we'll get started with Claptrap here. In just a minute, I'll be able to have control. We'll look at the nice little DLC weapons that the game gives us right from the get-go. Okay, now we can look around. If you hear any really quiet button sounds, I apologize for that. I am actually using a wired controller on my Switch. I've actually been using a wired controller on my Switch for a while. Because I bought the Power A wired one because it was cheap, and now I don't have to worry about, you know, the whole battery thing. And it's micro USB, so when I want to play my PS4, I don't have to move the cord and can also use that for the PS4 controller. Okay, so you've found a relic. Relics give you minor bonuses to the characters. Okay. So we're going to dive into our inventory. Because typically when you start the game, you have to follow Claptrap for a while, and you get a pistol that you can use. But all of this stuff is congratulations on being a member of the Premier Club, which is basically like just DLC that's built into this version. You've unlocked all this special weapons, skin customization, and fireworks grenades. So we can say, nice little sniper rifle there. And I'm going to swap my SMG for it. Okay, here's my assault rifle. And here is my sniper rifle. So we're just going to have that available to us.
Know this. You're alive for a reason, and I am here to help you.
Mr. 19 says, are you going to try the Crysis trilogy? Yes, I am. Now, technically, I'm going to try Crysis 2 and 3, because Crysis 1 Remastered came out on the Switch a while ago. I did a stream of that, and I did a review of it. So, when the trilogy comes out, I'm absolutely going to dive into Crysis 2 and Crysis 3. I've played a little bit of both of those on PC when I was doing all of those tests for the GPD Win 3, because I think it was EA Play that those were on. It was either EA Play or Game Pass. I don't remember which one. Alright, let's go back into our inventory and see if... They said they talked about getting like face customization. So let's get that stuff unlocked. I can't access that yet. So I'll have to look at it when we get to a quick change station. Solo says, just want to say hello. Also, are you going to play No More Heroes 3? Not at the moment. I've actually I've got a lot to work on at the moment. Because that's the same reason I'm not going to play Melty Blood, because I think it looks cool and I love French Bread's fighting games. But I reached out to the developers and they kind of pushed back their typical, well, after consideration, we have decided not to send you a review code. We apologize for the inconvenience thing. So I'm like, alright, whatever. If you guys had sent me a review code, I probably would have played it right away. But since I've already got a ton of stuff to work on at the moment, I'm just going to probably look at it later on down the road. Because I've actually been working on playing Mary Skelter 2 since before I've played like the last 3 games I've reviewed on the channel. Just because of how much stuff I have to work on and do. Alright, now we're going to get some combat here. Finally. Bullymong's going to take a part out of Claptrap and run off. Solo says, that stinks. I wish you luck on the next review code request. It's not really a big deal. I mean, that used to happen to me a lot, like a few years ago when I wasn't where I am today. Because, I mean, I did send them a response. I'm like, you just kind of like trying to be polite about it. Kind of like say, hey, thanks for letting me know. It's unfortunate I won't be able to review the game around release date, but, you know, thank you for informing me of this. Collect my first gun, even though I had a bunch of guns in the inventory already, thanks to all that fun DLC stuff. And that's the fun thing about this part of the game. This part of the game is like, yeah, you've got a pistol, right? I'm like, no, I have this fancy sniper rifle, and I have this fancy assault rifle. Alright, Claptrap, alright. Right, I can't... There we go. Now we can start moving outward. Now, if you notice, there's performance here is pretty nice. Now, we won't be able to show you Sanctuary today, but from the perspective of handheld, if any of you remember playing Borderlands 2 on the PS Vita, that game was a little, I'm not sure what the word is, what the right word is. It had a bunch of frame drops.
Great! Just let me get this door open and we'll hunt ourselves a bullymong.
Oh, hey, travel. Yeah, I can actually travel to a bunch of places because of the DLC.
Onward, seeing eye minion. Let me know.
We're not going to do that. We're going to keep going with the tutorial.
I'll just assume you didn't see that.
And he's going towards his eye, because we have to get that bullymong to get the eye back. What's that? Is that an enemy over there? Nope, that's a rock. And if you never played Borderlands before, it is all cell shaded, and it is actually a very, very pretty series.
He will help you get off this glacier and into the
Okay, let's get all this ammo stuff from here. Do I have... Oh, good. I do still have the melee attack.
Follow the soothing sound of my voice.
Okay, I'll follow the soothing sound of your voice
I hear bully
as we
voice.
break these,
Minion, protect me, Squire.
break these rocks that have money hidden in them. This mission has an area waypoint. Area waypoint gives you the general location of your objective, but you must search the area to find it. Yeah, that's because Borderlands is a really, really big game. It's... Oh, hey, look, enemies. Let's switch to the assault rifle since they're pretty close by. Let me get used to the aiming again. There we go. And you notice, like, all of the damage numbers pop up, because this is... At its core, this is a shooting game, but it's also an RPG. There's like level ups, a lot of customization, skill progress, and whatnot. There we go. Now that was easy, because this is really meant to have you only own a pistol at this point. But it's just a nice little power trip thing with all of these special weapons that you have. When we get to the boss, we'll probably be able to use our sniper rifle.
Again? Jack's tearing Pandora apart.
Alright.
Find the
Got any money in here?
They say
Yeah.
drilling operations are causing those earthquakes.
Frozen rock hides
Or your mom's
$3.
in bed. Zing! Boom!
Open all of this to get all of this ammo loot.
Sanctuary.
And that's kind of like the fun thing about this game. It's like there's so much loot that you can grab.
Get
And with some parts of the game, there's like an RNG system with weapon drops, so you can be like, okay, I've got this cool sniper rifle with this effect, and this effect. Or, and you know, it's like kind of like a roulette thing where they're like, think of it like legendary weapons in Fallout 76. Where it's like, you've got this huge pool of legendary abilities that you could get with this weapon, and it's kind of randomized on what you actually get. There we go. I'll just melee you guys, since you guys are pretty weak. Okay, now let's move down in this area here. Oh, a brat bullymon. Hold on. Oh, I need more distance. Let's back up, and I want to use my sniper rifle. All right. I'll wait to use the sniper rifle. There we go. Now you're taken care of.
Now get me out of here before more bullymongs arrive. You still there? I don't hear bullymongs anymore. Kinda just waiting on you to get me out of here. But please,
I'm
take your
getting
time.
the loot,
Can't
Claptrap.
help
Give
but
me
notice
just a
getting me out of
moment.
here. Maybe you're thinking, oh, Claptrap's such a strong and noble paragon of justice and skill.
See
He can
those
get out
heal up. Okay,
Which
I'm
most of the
fully
time
healed,
you
so
would
we're
be
good
totally
there.
right about.
Claptrap, are you up here?
Stands right now, I can
No?
use some help.
Okay.
And if you don't, I'm gonna have to pull out the big guns. I'll hit you with the silent treatment. See how you like that?
I'm sure silent treatment would not bother people. A lot of people, I've seen a lot of people compare Claptrap to like Navi the Fairy, where he just talks too much,
Feel the
but he is very
sting of my
comedic.
Passive aggression.
All right, Claptrap, where'd you
Being
go?
totally silent. Not talking to you. Not at all.
Yeah, we're supposed to go up here next.
Total silent.
All right, you fell, and I have to get you out of here.
Many thanks,
There we
friend
go.
of friends. Onward.
Solo says, the RNG bothers me. Sometimes I do a bunch of missions and get horrible loot. Yeah, that's unfortunately kind of like the reality of systems like that.
Vault Hunter gets killed by me. You see the problem here?
And I mean,
You're still alive.
I play Fallout 76 probably a few times a week, and that happens in that too. Like, if you're really trying to get a good legendary drop, you're like, all right, I got this cool weapon, and like, oh, but it has really bad legendary effects. Okay, well, let's just try again later.
Oh, my eyes just switched back on. I see a tough-looking minion and an incredibly handsome robot.
All right, I'm gonna back up here just in case we can get a shot off with the sniper rifle on this guy. Basically, our first boss of the game. And this is the first Borderlands boss I ever fought because I played this game before the other games of the series. Alright, let's move around. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do long range here. I'll have to wait till later to use my sniper rifle. Let's move around here. Where'd it go? There it is. Fortunately, this wired controller occasionally gets weird input lag on games. I noticed that when I was playing Absolov last week. But I do like it overall. Oh, good.
They're coming out of the wall, Spencer!
Hey, there we go. We got him. We weren't supposed to be able to do that. But we can, because we have a sniper rifle. Now I have to take care of these guys. Get pinned against the wall. I can always just melee them. There we go.
Woohoo! If you would, retrieve my eye for me. Oh, and I apologize for saying wall sphincters. I say that a lot.
Let's see what we got here. That Claptrap's eye, which we needed for story. Let's collect all this money laying around here.
I'm sure you'd like to jam your fist into my skull. Optic surgery is best left to professionals.
Reload that while we're moving. See if the sniper rifle needs to be reloaded as well. It does. Yeah, look at that revolver-esque freaking clip the sniper rifle has. A lot of weapons in this game are real goofy and fun. And you can tell these are special weapons because if you look on the side of that assault rifle, you can see the Gearbox logo on it. The the developer of the game.
Flyersburg's on the other side of this Hyperion barge. Let's say we cut through it, chum.
Sure, you go right ahead.
This door's Hyperion tech. Child's play. And open.
Solo, I have to get back to my daily routines, but I'll see you on the next. Well, thank you for joining for a little bit, and have a good rest of your day. Okay.
Well,
Now give us just a minute, and
I hear getting eaten alive by
the
bulldogs ain't
MacGuffin
such a bad way to go.
will come in and open this door for us, and we will soon have much more open areas to run around and explore.
You're welcome. Perks of being an artificial intelligence. I'm
All right, let's walk into this room here. There should be some loot we can grab.
It's a long way to sanctuary. Please take
Open up all the
whatever you need
boxes
for
and
the
get
journey
all of the
ahead.
things. Let's see, health is good already, so I don't need that. More ammo. And let's see, some cash. Any more boxes around here? Yes, there are. So let's grab the loot from over here. Alright, anything else? Oh yeah, and it gives you a decent weapon after... Because the game's like, hey, good job on beating that boss with nothing but a pistol. Sure, game.
Let me know
Just,
when you're ready to
just
go
don't...
with Sir Hammerlock, minion.
Just don't look at that assault rifle I'm carrying right now. Alright, what do you have for me? Shotgun, the fine scatter gun. Switch weapons using the X button. And we'll go into our inventory real quick and see how that stacks up to what we've already got. Because there's the pistol that I picked up. Damage of 11 versus... So our assault rifle is the same damage as the pistol, but it's just better for the assault rifle and the automatic stuff. 60 on that. The scatter shot is 11, which is the same as the pistol, but it has the spread shot on it. I still think I'm going to keep the two weapons I have right now. Let's see what else we got here. Helmet data recording. Oh, that's just a personal item. We don't need to worry about that. Since we leveled up, I might be able to... Let me look to see if it'll let me do skill stuff. Nope, not yet. No skill points. And let's see, we've got our badass rank, which is basically a way to increase your stats. When you do certain things, you can unlock the rank. So we got like redeem tokens. Let's go and redeem tokens. And this is kind of like a increasing your stats in your own kind of way system. So we can increase elemental effect damage, melee damage, elemental effect chance, reduce recoil, or gun accuracy. So let's go with melee damage first because we were meleeing some of those smaller enemies. And we can do it 4 more times. And if you see some other effects have shown up. Shield recharge delay. Let's grab that. Grenade damage, gun accuracy. We'll get fire rate up a little bit. Let's see, reload speed. And then we will increase shield capacity. And you know that this is one of those things that you just check every once in a while. And let's see, Surf Demon comes in and says, don't get the skill to level 5, I think. Are you talking about a skill that you can upgrade to level 5, or just like the skill at level 5? Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter right now because we're still early on. We don't have any skill points at all yet. All right, let's turn in this mission and get our reward. Rewards, 53 experience, 10 money, and no gear. Update. Alright, this is just saying, hey, here's your missions you've done so far. Good job at doing what you've done so far. Good job at completing the tutorial. And let's travel to the Southern Shelf, the first big area of the game. Ethanol comes in and says, hey, good luck to everyone in the drawing. Same. I always say good luck to everybody who enters the giveaways. I've had a lot of fun doing them since we started, which amazingly was over half a year ago. Doesn't feel like it's been that long.
Let's go this way.
Redragon comes in with a bunch of hearts. Well, we will
Let's go this way.
send some hearts back to you. Well, purple hearts. Just for a little bit of fun. Okay, anyways, let's switch to the sniper rifle. We might be able to actually do some sneaking here. Let's activate this checkpoint area. Don't get dunked into the pool of acid. Gotcha. I'll keep that in mind.
Handsome Jack here, offering $1 million to whoever brings me the head of the Bolt
Oh
Hunter
yeah, this is
who
funny.
just arrived
This
from
is some
Ireland.
good dialogue.
Oh, and I'm still offering a reward for Roland, the mass murdering leader of the Crimson Raiders. Good hunting,
While
bandits.
we do that, we're gonna do some sniping. And fail miserably, apparently. There goes Claptrap. Okay, I think he's dead. And they are jumping up to where I am, most likely. Yep. Alright, got them taken care of. It's gonna be maybe it's gonna be a minute before I can do some good sniping. Let's see here. That's the one that I already took out. I think that's everything. We'll go and swap back to the assault rifle and continue. Oh. There we go. Took care of you. Get that money. And we'll continue on down here. Where'd you look? There you are.
$1 million bucks? All right, boys, this is Captain Flint. I want you to find that Vault Hunter and bring him to me now!
See, Ethanol comes in, says, plan on getting the game physically sometime, but so many other games coming out soon. Yeah, I've got like tons and tons of stuff in my backlog, even for review stuff. There's a lot. I've got a lot going on right now. See, Mr. 19 says, yo, what do you think about Ultra Age? I haven't really looked into it. I think I saw some screenshots of it on the eShop. It looks pretty neat, but, you know, I really just don't know very much about it. At least right now. Bitman comes in, says, might try the demo, probably talking about Ultra Age. Dennis comes in and says, this is the best Borderlands game. Yeah, I would say it's probably the most popular and the one I've enjoyed the most. I thought Borderlands 1 was a lot more kind of like keep busy, repetitive, not a whole lot of story stuff going on. At least not in the same way that Borderlands 2 does the story. I like pre-sequel too, but not as much.
Bandits attack, and Claptrap shows up. I must have been horrifyingly cruel to puppies in a previous life to deserve this kind of treatment. I say, Vault Hunter, could you kill Flint's men for me?
Oh, kill Flint's man, okay. If they don't see me right away, I might be able to snip them.
Got a proposition for you, Vault Hunter. You give up, we'll just shoot you in the head. It'll be quick, clean.
Oh, nice.
A hell of a
I
lot
like
less
that.
painful than what Handsome Jack will do to you.
Though the aim isn't quite as stable as I would like. But I'm sure I'll get used to it. Let's reload that. Let's move in a little bit closer. Ah, there's someone up there.
What is wrong
Got
with
him.
you boys? Just kill that slag leg so we can get our reward.
Ethanol, it's only like $20 online. Dennis says this game would look amazing on the Switch OLED. Yeah, I think a lot of games will look a little bit prettier on that OLED screen. But hey, we don't have to wait too much longer to find out. Because that is about a month away, because I think it's on October 8th, and tomorrow is September 8th. Oh, hello. This guy's right here. Okay, got him. Little weirdness with the aiming, but that's okay. Alright, let's just wait for him to come back out. Got him.
Oh no! Bully Mongs!
And we got some more guys here. Alright. You know what? No. I don't need to stop the sniper rifle stuff. Yeah, it did quite a bit of damage. I'll probably have to switch over if they get a little closer, which, when they get a little bit closer. And I might end up switching controllers here in a minute. Because the weird analog lag in here might be a little bit better with standardized controllers.
Damn it!
Okay, we got all of them taken care of.
Hey, Hammerlock! Since my minion just saved your town, you want to do your best.
Benjamin says, I trust you'll be getting the new Switch OLED and review it. And Surf is asking that as well. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I haven't been able to catch a pre-order, but if my Best Buy store does what they normally do, like some of the new colors of the Switch Lite didn't pop up for pre-order at all. They just kind of like went live and said, oh hey, they're for sale today on launch day. So if they do that, I'm definitely planning on grabbing one as soon as I can so I can cover it. Plus, since it does have an OLED screen, I figure the battery readings are going to be a little bit different than the other models. So it's kind of like a, well, I'm going to need to get this anyways to add that to the battery readings in the reviews. So hey, let's just go ahead and go with it. Okay. Give me just a second. I'm going to swap controllers real quick. There we go. Okay. Gonna get my Joy-Cons in the grip, and we're gonna do that. See if that'll probably improve the aiming a little bit. Reattach that. That's gonna help a lot because what I'm doing right now is gyro motion aiming. Because that was built into this collection. So, you know, that's pretty nice. We'll actually go ahead and give it a try right here. And this a significantly stronger enemy, but that definitely does help a bit. Let's see if it helps with the... Yeah, it definitely helps you steady the aim. Even though this guy is probably a little stronger than what I should be tackling right now. Hey, whatever. Because I am burning through ammo like crazy. Let's reload that. And let's see, getting back to the chat. Sam asks, have you played Dragon's Dogma? Yes, I played Dragon's Dogma on the Switch back when it first came out, which was quite a while ago. He went down. There's a slinger. Is the adult? The slinger. And another slinger. I am quickly running out of ammo here, which is slightly concerning. I've only got 5 more sniper shots, and I'm going to have to resort to either saying whatever, I'll take you guys out later, or just running up there with the assault rifle. Out of ammunition. Yeah, we should probably, I should probably move. Since I'm about to die. We'll introduce this guy and then, going with the, let's see, Dennis in the chat said, I want a Switch, but I'm waiting for a Switch 2 at some point. Well, you might be waiting for a while. We will have to see how things go. Do I have anything in my inventory to heal up with? No, not really.
I'm headed to Sanctuary myself. From what I hear, the Crimson Raiders there could use a hero like you. Now, if you could hand me the robot's eye, please.
Okay. You can have it. Benjamin says true OLED saves battery a little bit. Well, we will see. I'm sure it's going to affect it somehow, so, you know. Hopefully it is significant enough to kind of like have different readings. Kind of like maybe the difference between the Switch and Switch Lite. Server comes in and says, I pre-ordered it the day that it was announced. I mostly only wanted the LAN port on the dock, plus being able to play handheld again since the L and R buttons on my Joy-Cons barely work. That's unfortunate, but hopefully you like the OLED when it comes out. I just have my fingers crossed that I can get one on launch day so we can like dive into it for a while and do a nice little video showcasing of it. Okay, where are we going? Going over here? Okay.
spouts drivel about bringing peace to the frontier, then shoots unarmed men, women, and children.
There's
like
ammo
a
dump, which is kind of like a little vendor we can use to buy ammo. Well,
I apologize.
not right now, but sometime. Yeah, I think he's gonna explain the mission system. Oh no, fast travel. Use a fast travel station to quickly travel anywhere you have already discovered on Pandora. Mostly because of how big this game is. Like, you're gonna need fast travel because you don't want to walk to most places, especially once you get to Sanctuary and the big part of the map opens up.
Post some jobs for you. Oh well, just speak to me instead.
All right, what job you got? All right, I'm just turning it in and getting my reward. Okay, we got 321 experience, and we got a cut rate shield. Oh, that's right, we've been going through this whole thing without a shield yet. No wonder we were about to die.
This town used to have a spectacular amount of hustle and
We have a rechargeable shield, kind of like you get in Halo.
Jack's army. Most of them, anyway. Captain Flint's men killed anyone who stayed.
Now we can go finish off those enemies. Then NPCs are like, hey, I'm talking here, where are you going? I got work to do. I'll be right back. Hello. I'm back. Got one taken care of. And two taken care of. Alright, let's see what you guys dropped over here. Got some money. I think I got some ammo out of that. Did I get sniper rifle ammo out of that, please? Yeah! Okay, anything else over here? Got a little gravestone here. Did I get any skill points from that stuff? No. Probably still a little bit away from getting skill points. So let's grab that money and we'll go back to those guys and see what's next. Surf says, will you be reviewing the Steam Deck? I definitely plan on it. I jumped in on that whole reserve your pre-order capability thing when it was announced. I'm gonna have to save up for it because I recently backed the 2021 refresh of the GPD Win Max, so I should be receiving that sometime next month, and I'll be covering that as far as handheld PCs go, and then the Steam Deck will be a little bit later. 'Cause I think the earliest the Steam Deck is going to be available for some people is December anyways.
No, Captain.
Alright, active mission. You can now work on more than one mission at a time. Basically letting you multitask and have like a bunch of side missions equipped at the same time and do all of the stuff for them together. But, yeah, as far as the Steam Deck goes, I absolutely plan on covering it. Alright, get to Claptrap's boat, and then clear the Bullymongs out of Liarsburg. Which I'm pretty sure the graveyard is what I just cleared out.
In Liarsburg, I see no reason that wild Bullymongs should
Hey now, I'm pretty sure I just cleared that graveyard out. Don't you be pulling those shenanigans on me. Alright, let's up on... I need sniper rifle bullets.
May it help you kill many things.
And assault rifle bullets. 'Cause those are the two weapons that I'm using right now.
Come back anytime.
That is... I'm sure he was not there a minute ago. He probably came in... Oh, yeah. He's significantly easier than the enemies that were there before. And there's some more. We got Monglet, which is also... Slinger. The Slingers were there before, so that's... I'll take that. You know what? I'm just gonna go closer and use the assault rifle. Adult. He was there before. Let's back away a little bit and let our shield recharge here for a second. See, Surf says my pre-order for the Steam Deck isn't until Q2 2022. Okay. Well, I know the default window was 2022, but I remember hearing that like some people who got onto it real early would be able to get them as soon as December. The only thing I'm not looking forward to is like the handheld PC stuff has been around for literal years, but most people are going to dive into it just from the Steam Deck because it's the quote-unquote mainstream of those sorts of handhelds. So I'm just not looking forward to like stuff like people coming up and saying, "Hey, look at this the GPD Win or the Aya Neo. Look at this direct competitor for that is here to compete with the Steam Deck." And because like Linus Tech Tips recently did a video like that saying, "Hey, look, Steam Deck competitors are already here with the GPD Win Max's 2021 model." And I kind of look at it and I'm thinking like, that wasn't made to compete with the Steam Deck. GPD has literally been making these handheld GPD Win consoles for like 6 years now. So, you know, I'm just not looking forward to a bunch of people being like that and saying, "Oh, hey, look at these direct competitors for the Steam Deck," when it's like, no, these have actually been around for a long time. The Steam Deck is just the first kind of mainstream of this thing, and if anything, it's going to come in as a competitor to these other things that were a little bit harder to find that not everybody knew about. But you know, that's not really a big deal. It's just kind of like, hey, whatever. People be the way people be. And Beneman says, "True, GPD and Aya has been around since forever." But that's kind of it's kind of like the way people are. Like when some mainstream of a concept comes out, they're like, "Oh, hey, look at this cool thing," and then you know you look around for these other things. Like you go, you know, this thing's actually been around for a long time with, you know, this company, and this company. You guys just didn't really notice it until this mainstream company decided to do it. But, you know, like I said, it's whatever. People are going to be the way people are going to be. It's just unfortunate when I see, like, big YouTubers, you know, spouting... I don't want to say clickbait, but it kind of is clickbaity. With, like, look at this competitor to this new thing. And it's like, you do realize that this quote-unquote competitor has been making this thing for, like, half a decade at this point. Because when GPD made the GPD Win, the original, it was a really big deal. It was like, holy crap, this little clamshell laptop thing can play Skyrim at 30 plus FPS. You know, that was way before the Switch version came out and all this other stuff happened. Alright, let's see. I might be able to do some sniping here. So let's back away. I tried to shoot him in the butt, and it did not work. There we go. Yeah, the motion aiming definitely helps with this. Let's move away so I'm not backing up into a rock. Okay, took care of him. Get some nice little loot from him, some money. Oh, you gonna throw a grenade at me, huh? I see how it is. Got him. Aiming isn't nearly as easy farther away, but hey, we can still get him. And if you notice, when I did my review of this, I noticed the amount of detail that was put into these games. If you look at the scope of this sniper rifle, you can actually see an accurate depiction of what the scope is looking at as we move around, even without going into scope view. And that is something that I thought was a really, really big detail for a shooter on a handheld system. Because most of the time, like scopes and like mirrors in driving games just kind of have a static image, but this actually has an accurate representation of what is actually going on and the scope is looking at. It's a really nice attention to detail thing. Let's see, Beneman. The pricing, though, only big companies can price their stuff like $300 cheap. Valve being Valve, that's true, but I have a feeling that the more affordable versions of the Steam Deck are not gonna be able to do as much as people think they are. Because if they cut down on the hard drive, that's okay. But I have a feeling that
We've hijacked the train.
some of I mean, I don't imagine you're going to be able to buy a $300 Steam Deck and play games like Horizon Zero Dawn like the GPD Win 3 can. Now I say can. It was Horizon Zero Dawn was basically like it can work, but only some of the time thing. But you know, with the PC world, it's kind of like you get what you pay for, and if there are lower specs on the cheaper models, they're not going to be able to do as much. Kind of like with the GPD Win Max 2021 as well, because they've got like 3 or 4 different models. Because they've got one with the, I believe, the 1185 Intel processor. I know I'm not saying the model number right, because they've got like the 85, the 95, and then the Ryzen 4800U. And obviously, all of those are not going to be able to do the exact same thing with performance. The 95 of the Intel is obviously going to be able to do more than the 85 or 65. But it's probably also going to use up more battery life. And that's another thing that we have to question. What's the battery life going to be like on the Steam Deck? Because the GPD Win 3 can do amazing things with games that it can play. But the battery doesn't last very long. So that's something that we're going to have to find out when it comes out and people start testing around with it. Let's see, where... There you are. Missed. I've got 16 shots left, so I should still be able to get you. They're not able to do much to me from this distance. Alright, let's reload. Shield is back up. Surf, sort of like the new people who've never played an SMT game, then saw the gameplay of SMT5, were like, it's just like a Pokemon rip-off when SMT did the monster capture about 10 years before. Yeah, it's very similar to that. When something mainstream does a concept, and yeah, SMT has been around for a very long time. And a lot of people like to, you know, say, "Oh, this is a ripoff of this. This is a this is stealing ideas from this." It's just that sort of thing where, like, just because something popular uses this idea doesn't mean it's the only, or doesn't mean it's the first thing that has done that concept before. Because I mean, just look at the Switch. The Switch concept has not been done the same way the Switch does it, but it has been done before. Very, very, more, what's the word I'm looking for? Not nearly as fluid or, well optimized. The PlayStation Portable technically had a video out cable that I owned and used. It wasn't very good. It took the 480 resolution and cropped it in the middle of a TV screen, but you could do it. And the same with the PS Vita and the PlayStation TV. Technically, that was an ecosystem that allowed you to play Vita games, or at least the majority of Vita games, on the handheld system or on the micro console. It's similar to what the Switch did, but not nearly as well as the Switch does it. and not in a single form factor versus, you know, requiring a peripheral cable or a separate micro console, you know, at all. But you know, it's just that sort of thing that happens, which unfortunately people coming into a popular thing and is kind of why a lot of people don't have the right mindset for some of these things. Because like a lot of people came into the Switch and they're, you know, like the first year or two, they're thinking, why doesn't this play games as well as a PC or a PS4 or Xbox One? Not understanding, like, hey, it's supposed to be a hybrid thing. It's for handheld people, but also people who want to play those games on the TV. It's not meant to be a powerhouse like the PS4 or Xbox One. It's meant to be a powerful handheld that can also kind of do that hybrid thing and play games on a TV as well. So like handheld gamers went into the Switch and were like, this is really cool. This is great. We've got Borderlands 2 running nice and smoothly on a handheld. That's awesome. Whereas other people are like, why isn't it 60 FPS? What's wrong with this system? Like, and it's kind of like there's nothing wrong with it. It's a really powerful handheld system. But you have to look at it not as if it were a PS4 or Xbox One. It's a hybrid. So you kind of have to have that mindset or different standards when looking at something that's for something that's, you know, different. And Tommy comes in, should I get the Switch that's out right now or should I wait for the OLED model? Assuming the OLED model doesn't have weird little situations where people buy them out right away, I would probably wait just because the OLED model is literally a month away. Because it's going to have I mean, OLED screens are beautiful. And, you know, it's only a month away. So if you're okay waiting a month to see if you can get the OLED model, then you can either say, hey, I'm going to buy the OLED model, or be like, okay, there's no stock of it anywhere because people are buying all of them, then maybe I should just get the regular Switch model. But you can at least give yourself that opportunity or chance to do that. And Benjamin says, same like Nino Kearney. If you haven't a Switch yet, get the new OLED one. If you already have one, there's no need to get the new one unless your old one is broken. Surf says, same with the Wii U and the gamepad. Yeah, that's very true. It was very similar to that as well. The Switch is kind of like the evolution of that idea that Nintendo had. And funny enough, people can compare it to that because a lot of Wii U games have released on the Switch. So you can say, oh, the Wii U could play New Super Mario Bros. U on the TV and on the gamepad. And then you can literally just show the Switch version and say, like, you could play it on the TV or in handheld mode. Or, like, you know, the same with games like Hyrule Warriors and other Wii U games that have come over. They are concepts that a lot of people just like, they'll look at something and be like, hey, this is cool. This is the first thing that's ever done this. And like, as fluid as this, yes, but the concept at all, perhaps not. Okay. Man, I remember the first time I played through this section of Borderlands 2, and I had so much trouble against everything. But the first time I played, I didn't have these extra weapons. I didn't have a sniper rifle available. It is so much... It's so much easier and just more... Man, I cannot think words today. It is so much more accessible and easier to do like this, where I can be like, I just want to be a sniper rifle from a distance, and all these guys, they're hitting me, but they're not hitting me for much damage. My shield's taking care of it, and I can just have fun sniping them. And it's made it a little bit easier with the motion aiming. I'm not getting all headshots, but, you know, I'm hitting them. Alright, just come up just a little bit more. Come on. You can do it. There we go. And we leveled up. And I think that's what you guys were talking about earlier with level 5 being... I think that's being where the skill can be acquired. So, you know, one more level. Wait, where's that guy? Oh, he's up on the second floor. Let's get him. He threw a hatchet at me. And now he's gone. Alright. So, we'll walk up here, grab some of this stuff. What have you got? You've got a handgun. I'm not going to really use it, but that's cool. Can I go in here? Nope. Okay. That's okay. Well, let's see. Surf says, still waiting on Xenoblade Chronicles X to hit the Switch. It's the only one that I have liked. I hope it does eventually. Because I didn't dislike Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Though I did think it was a bit grindy and... I don't remember what all I wrote in my review. I just remember I think I gave the review like a 7 out of 10 and people in the comment section went crazy at me. They were very, very unhappy that I gave it such a poor rating. Even though 7 out of 10 isn't a bad rating. Like 9 out of 10 like this is amazing. 8 out of 10 this is really good. 7 out of 10 this is still pretty good. It's I think it's not until like 6 out of 10 and below that it goes to the this is all right territory. But I did like Xenoblade Chronicles 1. It felt like a very Final Fantasy-esque RPG. And I've heard that Chronicles X is really fun with like all of the mech stuff that you can do. Cuz I think it might have been Team 4-Star that I was watching one day. Kieran on that TFS gaming team really loves like Gundam stuff, and he was talking about how much fun the mech stuff is in Chronicles X. Okay, I climb this. All right, we can climb up to where those guys were. We got a nice little box of loot here with money. Can't quite get up there though, but that's okay. And let's see, Surf says, I would love the Pokemon if Pokemon had the battle system of Ni no Kuni. Yeah, I played a little bit of Ni no Kuni, and it was a fun game. I still need to play through it on the Switch, and we've got Ni no Kuni 2 about to release on the Switch too. It's in the eShop's coming soon section right now. Let me think. I know there's a way to turn this off. I haven't really been focused on turning off that electrical field. Too busy having fun sniping and roaming around here. Oh, hey, more loot. Give me that. There's nothing in here. Just trash. Just garbage. And Surf says, my rating for Xenoblade Chronicles 2 would have been a 2. I hated it. That's fair. A lot of people didn't like it. Because, I mean, I know people were going crazy about it when it first came out, but, you know, it was kind of like, give it a little bit of time and your opinion might change. Some people are like that. Just, let's use, use Star Wars as an example. Star Wars Episode 9, Rise of Skywalker. When it came out, a lot of people really liked it because it kind of pooped on The Last Jedi. Because a lot of people didn't like The Last Jedi, and Episode 9 was kind of like... I can't word today. It was kind of like damage control. Like, it was kind of like... Yeah, we don't need to worry about all this stuff that happened in The Last Jedi. We'll fix all of that. And, you know, some people really liked that it kind of just ignored a lot of Last Jedi and tried to fix things. Because I'll give you an example. Star Wars Theory, when he watched Episode 9, he loved it at first. He was like, yeah, it was really cool. But then a while later, he's like, yeah, I kept watching it, and I'm really starting to see all the flaws in it, and I'm not sure I like it that much. You know, like, people go in and get that first initial reaction, I'm like, this is great, it does this, 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 and this, and then you go back to it and thinking, maybe this isn't exactly what I initially thought it was. And Beneman says, wait, Ni no Kuni coming soon to the Switch? I need to complete the first one. Yes, I saw it in the eShop. I don't remember what the date was on it. Yeah, you can buy the physical edition at GameStop, Amazon, Walmart, and Best Buy. So let's see what the date is on Best Buy's website. And yes, I go to Best Buy's website a lot. I work for Best Buy, so it's kind of like my go-to place. Pick it up on release day. Yeah, thanks. Thank you for this release day. Alright, fine. I'll go somewhere else. Wikipedia's trustful, right? Yeah, it's supposed to come out on the Switch on September 17th. So that's in like 2 weeks. Maybe a week and a half. Yeah, I was surprised when I saw it on the coming soon section of the eShop. It was like, wait, Ni no Kuni 2 is coming to the Switch? Because I bought Ni no Kuni 1 on the Switch on a sale, and it's just kind of been sitting there. Kind of like Mary Skelter 2 has. Where it was just recently that the third game of that trilogy came out that I thought, you know what, I should go back and play Mary Skelter 2. See, Beneman, but I did hear that Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was the black sheep of the family. Based on fan reaction, I would say yes. Because like I said earlier, when it first came out, people were all over Xenoblade Chronicles 2. It was like the best thing ever. But, you know, as time went by, they started thinking, you know what, maybe it was too anime tropey. Maybe it was too grindy in this area and this area. Maybe the story wasn't as great in this part and this part than I initially thought. I don't think blowing up these gas tanks is what gets rid of the electrical field. Let me think. Was there an electrical panel that we could hit? Like, maybe this? Yeah, there we go. I remember. A little bit. Alright, let's open this, see if there's any sweet loot in here. Treasure chests are among the best places to find rarest loot. Pick up an express shield. Your inventory is full. Okay, that's fine. I'll get rid of this piece of poop thing right here. Pick up this express shield. Oh! Oh, I lowered the electrical field and gained the attention of some peeps. Alright, alright, alright. There we go. Your buddies aren't following me, at least not yet. So now I can go back into my inventory. Capacity less, but recharge rate is up. So let's not do that because I want to keep my shield at high capacity. And Tommy says Darth Sidious. Yeah. I mean, maybe using Rise of Skywalker wasn't the best comparison, but it was the only thing I could think of at the time that was that exact situation. Because I have followed a Star Wars Theory on YouTube for a long time, and it was just kind of like, oh yeah, I remember Star Wars Theory was kind of like that, where he thought this about the movie when he first saw it, and then later on he kind of thought more about it and realized maybe this isn't exactly what I thought it was initially. What is that Marauder doing? He was just kind of like running in circles there for a minute. Oh, headshot. Nice. Yeah, I do have to say, motion aiming really helped the Borderlands game on the Switch. It's kind of sad, though, because Borderlands, XCOM, and BioShock all came out for the Switch at the same time. The Borderlands collection had this awesome motion control for aiming, and BioShock didn't, which was kind of sad. Especially for BioShock 1, because I don't know if this is accurate for all versions of the original BioShock, but there were some weird aiming control issues with that. It was very, very stiff and a little laggy. I mean, BioShock 2 and Infinite were fine, but it was BioShock 1 that was just kind of like, this feels weird. Do we have grenades? No, we don't. Well, we don't have... Well, if we have grenades, we don't have them equipped, and I'm backing into a wall, so I should probably run. So let's back up a little bit, swap weapons, maybe? Yeah, because I've got a good bit of ammo for this, so I can... How much is a melee attack doing? A little bit. We should probably run because we're about to die. That guy knocked out my shield. Get a kill to revive. Okay. Yeah! Even though I might die anyways. Nope, did they give up? Good. Yeah, you keep running while I snipe you as you run away. Yeah! Leave their territory, they start running, and make it very easy to snipe and kill them. Probably gonna need to roam around and look for some health, though. Got him! Serve Demon. It's the same with Spider-Man 3. It was hated upon release, but now some people seem to like it more. Oh yeah, the Sam Raimi Spider-Man 3? Yeah, absolutely. Because, like, I didn't hate it when it first came out. I mean, I didn't think it was great, but I didn't hate it. But I do remember a lot of people did. People's, people's attitudes can change. I think that's how the whole concept of a cult classic is born, where it's like, hey, this movie came out and either, like, a lot of people hated it, or people just didn't know it existed, and then later on, a lot of people found the movie at a movie rental store, or now, like, on Netflix or YouTube movies, and they're like, hey, this movie's actually pretty good. Because Zack Snyder's Sucker Punch movie was like that for me. Like, I remember when it came out, I was like, okay, this movie came out, whatever. And, I was at a friend's house, we watched it on Netflix, and as I was watching it, I'm like, I don't know why, but I really like this movie. And now I have it on Blu-ray. I've got the extended version on iTunes that I watch every so often. And it's just kind of one of those things where it's like, hey, when this came out, it wasn't really on your radar at all, but now you really like it. Let me think. Let's see where we're actually supposed to be going. Because I have a feeling that if I keep running that way, I'm going to be running into more and more tough stuff. Let's go and do this one. We're going to go back to... This will probably be a little bit easier. Because we cleared the graveyard already, so let's go and clear the pond and do that side mission. Lizzie Surf says, I saw Sucker Punch years ago. I enjoyed it, but haven't seen it in years. Well, I don't think it has been a year since I saw it for the first time. But it's just one of those weird things. It's even one of those confusing things where you're like, I don't know why I like this, but I really like it. Okay, let's see here. The pond. Is the pond this over here? Let's see here. We'll see what we're looking at here and what we're dealing with. Let's see what we got here. Monglet. Okay, that's fine. I can melee these guys. I did that a lot in Borderlands 1 too. When you found like the initial like low tier enemy where you're like, you know what? I don't even need to waste my ammo on you. I could just melee you, and when I need to, I'll just back away and let my shield recharge. Obviously, it's a little bit different with the Brat Bullymongs. Especially when your aiming isn't that great. There we go. Got one taken care of. Should be... Yep, we still got you to deal with. Got him!
Bullymongs will think twice about raiding peaceful cities in the future.
And that mission is done. Alright, let's go turn this mission in and see what kind of reward we get. Okay, just checking the time real quick. Because I'm probably going to go until about 2 o'clock, because I have plans to get a crap ton of done in Mary Skelter 2 today. Let's see. Rewards, $63. And Woeful Rifle, power 16. Let's see here. I'll go ahead and accept both of those. And let's go and let's compare the weapons that I have. So I have this. Here's the assault rifle I have. So we got 11, 82.7, 7, 3, and 20. Oh, this is all around just better. Okay. Let's see what it looks like. Okay. And let's go, I don't know if I can do it here, but I know we can...
Feeling overburdened by money.
Yes, I can sell stuff. Let's see, I don't need that. I don't need that. Don't need that. That's a shield that I didn't want. That's the stuff I've got equipped, so we're not getting rid of any of that. I kind of don't want to get rid of these because they're special weapons, so I'm going to keep them in the inventory for right now.
Thanks for the scratch.
We'll load up on
Pleasure
ammo.
You're my millionth
And we've got grenades. Shielded favors. We're supposed to use the elevator, which I believe is down in that area we were just at. Because I do have a lot of memories of this area because I spent so much time in this area on the PS Vita version of Borderlands 2. I spent so much time exploring for that. So let's head over there and we'll see what's going on with that. Grab some money on the way. I believe the elevator is right up here. Yes, it is. Good. Let's call the elevator.
Of course, I forgot. The safe house power box stopped working after Claptrap attempted to...
Leave guns here.
integrate.
And there's a little box. That's funny.
What a kidder! Just get a new fuse for the elevator and ignore what he said about that power box.
Okay. I'll get a fuse. Where's the fuse at? Oh, the fuse is up here. Okay. Well, I guess it's a good thing that I took out these guys and took out that electrical fence. So I could get the fuse for this mission. Safety first. All right, let's see. All right, let's see what we're looking at here. Adult Bullymong, that's the real tanky one. Oh, I don't even need to go up in there. It's in here.
Just plug that fuse into Brewster's power box, and you'll be able to ride the elevator.
Okay. That works for me, I guess. So we'll make a mad dash back over here. Let's see. Tommy says, rumor says GTA games are coming to the Switch. Any thoughts? So, if you're talking about the rumors that I saw as well, the PS2 era GTA games like San Andreas and Vice City and stuff, I am 100% for it. Admittedly, I didn't spend that much time with the PS2 games. I played. My main jam for GTA were the Liberty City and Vice City stories, especially Vice City stories, and then GTA Online on PS4. I played a lot.
Now simply ascend to the safe house and buy a sheet.
But hey, if they want to put you know, the PS2 games on Switch, I am all for it, because handheld GTA has been very sparse for a while. Because we had Liberty City stories and Vice City stories, which I had a lot of fun with, and that was on the PSP. And then we had, oh hey, what's this? Oh right, you're here so I can buy another shield. Let's see. Yeah, the item of the day is what I want.
Well done. That. Now,
It's the only one that's better than the shields I already had. But yeah, I would totally love like Vice City and San Andreas on the Switch. I would kind of like 5 on the Switch, but you know, that's kind of like does Rockstar really want to do that? Do they want to go through the effort of doing what Panic Button did for Doom Eternal, especially with such a huge game? But you know, it is what it is. Let's see here. More recharge delay, but better recharge rate and better capacity. So I'll take better capacity.
off this frigid glacier.
And I'll sell them the old one.
I'll save your gall darn life.
You can take that. And you can take that revolver. Oh, and we'll purchase some health from you as well. Now we're going to have to go back and turn this in. Really showing the RPG side of this. And we're not level 5 yet, are we? No. Just checking. Looks like it's starting to get dark. Let's mad dash back over to him and we'll turn that in and get our reward. But anyways, yeah, on GTA, I would totally love to play San Andreas and Vice City on the go. Again. Well, I say again, but the Vice City thing was kind of like Vice City Stories, which was technically a little bit different. Though, fun little trivia thing about Vice City Stories is it takes place before Vice City does, and the main character of Vice City Stories is that one character that was in the first opening cinematic of Vice City. People who've played both of them know who I'm talking about. I won't say it because it's kind of it's a little spoilery. Buy a shield, we're done. Assassin skill customization unlocks the skin for the quick change system when used from inside your inventory.
Would you like to do battle with a midget?
Okay. Skin unlocked. Let's see, that's the fast travel thing, right?
No, you are sad, and I may desire to speak with you further.
Okay. You have anything to say?
Clint and I had a gentleman's agreement in the past. I give him the loot from the bodies Jack ditches in the glacier. He promises not to torch me.
Alright, give me a minute, Claptrap. I'll enable your little mission so we can actually do what we're supposed to be doing.
Hours at a time. Then he does it anyway. But that ends today. We're gonna take him out, steal my ship back, and sail to Sanctuary. Let's go this way.
I don't think it's going to work exactly like that, but sure.
Vault Hunter. My first mate, Boom Boom, is gonna kill ya. Jack's gonna pay us. And I'm gonna play hopscotch in your chest cavity.
Now be careful taking down.
Oh, that was... I've always found a lot of humor in that particular voice line there. I actually put that voice line into my review of the collection on the Switch, just kind of been saying, hey, this game is really comedic.
I'll ask you for Dad. Hey, you think you'll freeze to death out there? No, probably not.
You,
Dennis will get you first.
You
My day?
want to camp,
Been pretty
Claptrap?
good. Just bought
No?
a
Okay.
pony made of diamonds.
Alright, let's keep going
Yeah,
then.
because I'm
Probably
rich,
gonna need my sniper
so you
rifle
know,
out for this.
That's cool. Goodbye.
Oh, these guys respawn. Okay, let me back away. And take care of them with the barrel. Oh, and I got a badass rank, so... Let me clear these guys out real quick, and I will do that little enhancement stuff. Alright, let's go over to our... Unless we're... Oh, we're just working on it. We haven't completely finished it yet. Whatever. That's fine. We will keep on keeping on. Gathering all the money and the loot on the way. Let's see what's in here. Ammo I don't need, and
trying to think of a
money.
name for that diamond pony I bought. I was gonna call it Piss for Brains.
Oh, this is really
you,
funny.
but that just feels immature. Hey, maybe Butt Stallion?
Butt Stallion.
That's even worse. I'll tell you what, I'll give it some more thought.
No, Butt Stallion is perfect. It's great. Oh, that's right. That area right up there, I believe, is where our next boss fight takes place. So with that in mind, let's actually go and try to get up to level 5 before I do that. I don't know if this guy's ability will help in that boss fight, but yeah, we got guys that have respawned over there too. Good. One-shotted. Yeah, with the fact that these guys respawn, it'll be easy for us to kind of boost ourselves up to level 5. Especially with these headshots that we're being able to get a little bit more now. Now that I've played the game for an hour and a half, and am a little bit more used to the motion aiming. Claptrap, knock it off. Okay, he's taken care of. Anybody else over here? Anybody else? Doesn't look like it. Alright, we'll run up here. Gonna adjust real quick. Open this stuff up. We should also look to see if there's another side mission I can do to help that experience boost go up. Pick up Bullymong hair. Find audio log. No, we're not doing that yet. We'll do Bad Hair Day
See my
first.
hat? It is the hat of a gentleman, and yet it's missing something. Some je ne sais quoi. I think some
Yeah, I know that last one, the Symbiosis one, is like a mini boss. It's basically like a regular boss. He's been a little bit annoying, regardless of...
Then finish him off with fisticuffs.
Oh, nice. Got him. Yeah, but it's like a little Bullymong with a midget riding on it. Midgets are those psychos, like him right there. Well, actually, no, I think they're a little bit different. Point is, it's a bit of a difficulty spike. I remember fighting him on the Vita version, and I was just like, I was not prepared at all. I was like, cool, let's finish this quest, and then I found him, and it took probably an hour of me running around trying to figure out their patterns and all of this stuff. Alright, now that he's not running at me anymore, I can come back to trying to snipe you. Good. Got him taken care of. Oh, on the second floor again. Got you taken care of as well. And you know, with us grinding a little bit, it reminds me that I remember watching someone on video that was talking about Borderlands 3, and they said that Borderlands 3 was rather grindy. Not sure how true that is, just kind of like what I heard from them. Adult Bullymong. Oh good, I remembered what... What?
I apologize, I wasn't...
Ah,
clear.
yes,
You
those
see, you need to kill
grenades.
the bullymong with a melee attack in order to harvest its fur. I'm sure you could try to steal the fur from a bullymong's dead body, but where's the fun in that? Blatantly unreasonable requests. Oh!
Alright, I'll melee him.
A stunning riposte. Now collect the fur. That sample will do admirably. Find me a few more, if you please.
Alright. You now have a grenade. Press R to throw a grenade. I had grenades earlier. I bought them. Alright, let's see what's over here. There's a new area over here. Actually, we'll pull that up. Grab that. We'll sell that later. Sure, why not? We'll go to the bay. Oh, right. The bay is where the whole symbiosis thing takes place. Maybe we won't go to the bay. Surf Demon. The Vita version was really bad. Got it day one, then deleted it the same day. I thought the Vita version was pretty serviceable, especially for what it was. The main problem or main hurdle that I had with the Vita version was Sanctuary. The frame rate was really bad in Sanctuary, but you could adjust to it in other places. And that's kind of like a big thing I did when I reviewed this collection as well, because Sanctuary runs beautifully on the Switch. And I believe I actually did a comparison saying, here's all the frame drops of Sanctuary on the Vita, and here's how they've improved with the new handheld, the Switch. Okay, anyways, back here again. We're going to have to find more Bullymongs and kill them with melee attacks. Oh, hey. A gun came out of that frozen rock. Nice. While we're here, are there guys over there? Nope. Okay, whatever. Alright, let's switch back to our sniper rifle. Let's look at the map. Where is this having me go? That's where we were at before. Bounty board. It wants me to go all the way up there? Surely I can find bully monks in other places. Because up there is where the next boss fight takes place. And I don't want to do that until I'm level 5. Let's come back up here to see if there are any respawned in the graveyard or the pond. Okay, running and running. Okay, there you are. Excuse me. I see some rocks, but I don't see any bully monks here.
My skills are sharp.
Challenge complete. Some health and pickup stuff. Yes, I know that's not going to work to get enemies out here. Let me look at the ranks, see if that one was actually one I could use. No, whatever. Does this work now? Nope, you're just giving me the notification as if it would, but
Hello, mercenary person. I have money and...
oh, okay. That's great. You have money and a problem. I'm gonna go this way now. What's this? Oh, right, that was for the gate. Anyways, let's go back down here. Sir, if there's an area on the ice where they spawn near the boss area, yeah, that's probably why I had those waypoints over towards that side. Whatever, we can head over there. See if there are any enemies over there. I mean, I know there are enemies over here, but let's look to see if there are any spawned right now. Got this guy right there activated. Got him. Challenge complete. Snipe hunting. Where are you guys at? I think I see one over there. Yep, there you are. Turn around. I don't think that should have hit him because reticle looked like a little above him, but you know, I'll take it. Okay, let's take these guys out. Oh, hey, we're almost at level 5, too. We're getting up there. Get those guys taken care of. Anybody else here? I hear someone here. There are the blips. Excuse me, I have a grenade. Did you guys forget I was here? Like I forgot how to aim properly? Okay, reload that. There we go. Critical hit on the head.
Why are you yelling?
Got him taken care of. Okay, I'm not even gonna need to do this dumb side quest to hit level 5. Okay, let's see. We'll climb the ladder here. We'll see what kind of loot we got in here. Got some money. Yeah, it's beat a jump. Not quite. Not quite. But, oh well. It's fine. We can up this one. Oh, there you are. Survived all that time with these enemies around you, I see.
I should probably clarify. The diamond horse I've been telling you about, it's not a sculpture or anything. It's a living horse that actually happens to be made of... Actually, I'll go get it.
What stallion? Hey girl, what stallion?
Say hello. Yeah. Butt Stallion says hello.
Oh, I've always liked that. We're almost there. But I'm pretty sure that's the boss arena.
You coming?
Nope. I'll walk around here, see if I can find one or two more enemies. See if it's down here. Claptrap, you just stay there and hold the fort down. I'll be back. I can still hear him a little bit. But you know what? That's okay. You can stay over there all you want. There we go.
I apologize, I wasn't clear enough. You see, you're
I
able to kill
know,
the bullymong with a
Hammerlock.
melee attack
I
in order to
know.
harvest its fur. Sure, you could try to steal the fur from a bullymong's dead body, but where's the fun in that?
There is
Blatantly
plenty
unreasonable
of fun in
requests.
that.
Ho!
Come on, don't run around like that.
The bullymong is injured. Now deliver the coup de grace with your melee weapon.
No, I'm good. I'm just here for that level up. You have earned a skill point. Let's get a skill. Action skill. Press L to create a holographic decoy and vanish for a few seconds. The longer you are invisible, the more damage your next attack deals, but ending invisibility sooner results in a shorter deception cooldown.
And I disappear, a ghost amidst the combat.
Oh, that is neat. It's even got little animation swinging the sword around and everything. I like that. Alright, now we're going to... What time is it? Yep. Alright, this is going to be perfect. Now we are going to restock on ammos. And then we're going to do this boss fight. Let's see, is there a vendor over here? I don't think there is. It's fine. I'll run all the way back to dumb Hammerlock if I have to. Just tell him, hey, I need ammo. I've got a fight that I'm gonna do. The scope looks interesting. I've always liked the looks of the weird scopes in these science fiction games, because they always have these weird looks to them. Like if you played the Outer Worlds, the hunting rifle on that, where the scope is literally the entire length of the barrel, and it looks so weird.
Let me know if anything catches your eye.
Yeah, I need that, and I need
Thanks for the
this,
scratch.
and I might as well.
Remember,
Okay.
we're
Oh, hold on,
always
hold on. I have stuff to sell to you too. So I'm probably gonna get
Fantastic day
some
for capitalism.
nice loot from this. All right, you can have all that.
Goodbye, friend. If you shop anywhere
See ya.
else, have you here.
Oh yeah, let's swap our missions so Hammerlock doesn't keep whining to us about the Bullymong hair. And we'll go and do this boss fight. Probably badly. But we'll still do it. Alright, come in here. Run through here. And down here. Point of no return.
Minion, your master needs help.
With what? I don't see anybody up there. Sadly, it's not one of those games where you can see the boss before it happens and you can start sniping them.
Just follow the soothing sound of my voice.
All right, let's.
It's boo-boo.
All right, let's see where you guys are at.
Use this, bitches!
Boom, boom.
I'm ready to blow!
Warning. Badass.
Why am I moving? Yeah, I don't think you were meant to have a sniper rifle in this area. Because the other boom is doing a lot of damage to me, but those criticals were doing crazy amounts of damage to them. Let's get our shield back up and we'll run back out there and snipe again. Okay, let's just run over here real quick. Shields back up. And gone. Alright, let's get our shield back up a little bit so we can continue. Okay. Let's run up here. Can I jump up here? Yeah. Can I jump into this yet? Probably not. They wouldn't want to make it too easy. Okay, let's see what we can do here.
Grenade out.
You know, just wasting my grenade. Oh, I didn't waste that grenade. We've done a good bit of damage to him. And really bad aim. Got him. We've got psychos running around as well. So let's reload this. Still following me? Yep, these are just normal psychos. They're making that a little bit tougher. Excuse me. I can melee too.
Your eyes deceive you. An illusion fools you all. I move for the kill.
Sure said
Got him.
a lot. Looks like he dropped a grenade mod. Be sure to equip it.
Hold on. Let me swap over.
Ragged fragged locked gate. Ooh, idea. Minion.
Reloaded
Get
and...
on that
Come
cannon.
on.
Just
Come on now.
blast this gate down. But don't do it until I'm out of the way. Understand?
Hey, I'm dealing
Shut
with
the
the psycho
gate
here,
down.
so
That could cause
you
serious
just stand right there in the
damage
way.
to me. So don't do that. I'm just standing here to show you the area you should shoot after I move away, which I will once I'm totally convinced you understand the instructions that I'm relaying to you. Do you understand?
I understand. Hey, look, free experience. How about that? I love doing that to Claptrap. It's hilarious. He's like, don't do it until I move away. Okay. Aims right at Claptrap. Fires. They done coming? Nope. Ooh, look at all that free experience coming in. We done? Good. Let's jump out of there. Level requirement 4, so they're expecting you to be at least level 4 when you get through this fight. We're just a little bit higher than that. Let's see what we got here. Oh, another shield. Let me take a look at that. Higher capacity, lot more delay. Ooh, that's a lot more capacity. Yeah, I'll take that huge capacity for the delay. You've discovered the soaring dragon. All right, and we are all done for the day. That was almost 2 hours of Borderlands 2. We got 2 bosses done. We got a lot of showcasing for you. But, yeah. So anybody who wants to enter in the giveaway, that's the kind of performance that you can expect out of the Nintendo Switch version on pretty much all 3 games. And it was a lot of fun to do streams for the first time in a month. I'm going to try to do more streams more frequently. Maybe not every week, but maybe every 2 weeks. But we'll see what happens depending on what I have available and whatnot. But anyways, you didn't see that. But anyways, I'm going to get back to work on Mary Skelter 2. And I'm gonna try to get as much as I can get done on that as possible, and hopefully have a review of that next week or sometime. I don't know. I'm technically going through 2 RPGs with that, so we'll see about that. But anyways, that was the stream. Look forward to a review of a steering wheel on Friday, and I will see you guys in the next one.